Freedom of speech. You ready now? Yeah, I'll let them know on Instagram and Twitter. Hold up. Welcome, people. Yeah. So I know about the freedom of speech. You did. I already set up shop. If y'all catch me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm live on Instagram as well. Follow in IG. Hey, Rip Your City. IG Live. We live on YouTube as well. I'm going to be bouncing back and forth from the YouTube to the Instagram. Hey, y'all with me? IG Live. Come inside. Hey. Freedom of speech, YouTube, what's up, man? We here. All 2020, we ain't playing no games with these things, you dig? What's up with y'all, man? Rip y'all cities below. You dig what I'm saying? For my good people that's on the YouTube. Matter of fact, let me post it on the Twitter. Hold on 1 second. Bear with me. IG. Freedom of speech. What's up with y'all? Y'all ready? Y'all ready for Wisdom Wednesdays, man? The first freedom of speech of 2020. Where y'all at? Y'all ready? I'm finna press the issue. You did? I know we blowing on that good gas. That's just mandatory. It's a very mandatory thing. You did. And we are almost ready. I'm just letting them know on Twitter that we live. You know, and now we got the YouTube. Boom. There we go. For anybody that's sitting here live on the YouTube, hop in the chat as well. And we here. Freedom of speech. What's the deal with y'all? You dig? It feels amazing. You know what I'm saying? I have another freedom of speech. For the YouTube, if y'all see me looking down, that's because I got the live right here. Matter of fact, I probably should just put my phone up here. That would probably make more sense. Right, IG? Hold up, y'all. Bear with a P. You know. It's the first freedom of speech of 2020, so y'all gotta bear with me. You dig? Just bear with me. Yeah. But we here. We here. Freedom of speech. What's the deal? You dig? Everybody, make sure you go peep my story, subscribe, swipe up. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. You dig what I'm saying? So that you're able to get the lives direct on the YouTube. But I'm live on the gram too. You know what I'm saying? Just because I already know what time it is. I know everybody don't want to just get on YouTube and shit like that. But we here. First freedom of speech of 2020. You dig? Wisdom Wednesdays. It's kind of hard for me to say that, low key. I ain't even gonna lie. Like Wisdom Wednesdays. But every Wednesday, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure, guarantee y'all getting a new podcast, a new live, whatever, every Wednesday for sure. You know what I mean? Where we just gonna dialogue, we gonna politic it up, you know, about whatever is going on or whatever is hitting my spirit, whatever may be potentially hitting your spirit, you know. So in this episode, it's the 24th episode of Freedom of Speech for those that may not be the hippest. You dig? We 24 episodes in. They had everybody from Idris Sandu to IDK, Octane, just all the homies, you know what I'm saying? We had all type of dope people on here. And this year we're going to have many more. You feel me? But on this episode 24, this is the War Ready 2020 episode. You feel me? War Ready 2020. You dig? It's a very real thing. I decided that the first episode of Freedom of Speech for 2020 should for sure be obviously speaking about the bullshit that's going on as far as this war, you know what I'm saying, as being set upon Iran and then potentially being set upon us. You dig? And I feel like I want to speak on it. You know, I want to speak on it from my perspective and give y'all use my freedom of speech to speak on, you know what I mean, the whole the whole, just this whole fiasco, all this sorcery going on. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on. You dig? And I personally believe that it's not a game. It's not something that should be taken light. You know, for those that really are hip to my stories, I'm sure y'all seen me going up one day because I just felt like it was just crazy how many, like, no, don't get it twisted. I smoke good tree. I love a good laugh. I love a good laugh probably more than everybody in this thing. However, ain't nothing funny about war. There's nothing funny about war. There's nothing funny about niggas dying and being bombed and children and mothers and grandparents and whatnot just being innocently killed. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens in real war. Like war ain't just war is not just soldier against soldier. That's not what's happening in war. Real war, everything gotta go. Everything gotta go. You dig what I'm saying? And so to me, it's just pretty wild to see like our generation, man. Our generation is nuts. Like our generation does not take anything serious until it's serious. And that's like the problem I have. And that's the reason why me being still a young nigga, you know what I mean? Still somebody with a voice and with an actual perspective and somebody that's not scared to use his freedom of speech, I got to make sure it's very clear that like the way that my generation is moving and receiving this, I don't fuck with it, man. And it's disappointing to see how much we don't value shit, really. You know what I'm saying? whether it's drugs, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's the pill epidemic, the lean epidemics, whether it's any of these things, you know what I'm saying? And no one takes it serious. It's everybody pop perks, it's Zans, and Molly, do all of that shit until your favorite rapper dies and overdoses or something. And then it's like, oh my gosh, man, we got to do something about it. You know, I'm sorry for rapping about drugs for 25, 30 years and making millions of dollars. Like, oh, we got to blah, 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 like all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And granted, that's not to say that people can't like grow up and develop and see the error of their ways. However, it's plenty of lives that's already been lost. It's a lot of blood on niggas' hands. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I can't participate. I can't participate. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not something that I want my son to grow up and develop. You know, I don't want him to develop the type of mindset that laughs when hundreds of soldiers and troops are being sent out to go fight in war. Now, granted, you know, it's people in the chat saying things like, you know, the generation shouldn't get caught up in our people or, you know, this nation fighting for rich white people or whatever the case may be. That is what it is. And I'm not disputing the fact that war is a grip of bullshit and we're 100. Like the reason why I'm not going to go to war and I'm just going to go to the penitentiary is everything that you're saying in the chat. I obviously believe and know that fighting for America is the stupidest shit you can do, if you ask me. But everyone doesn't feel like that. And above the fact that everyone doesn't feel like that, there's a lot of black men that are fighting for this country. There's a lot of great people, fathers, and the whole 9 yards that's going out and about to go fight for what? You know what I'm saying? Fight behind what? And I just feel like that this is something that just shouldn't be taken as like a meme or like another internet be taken as just another internet experience, you know what I'm saying? Another internet moment, because it's so much far greater than that. Even if whether the war is being planted by America, whether America's just going over there picking on niggas doing what they do and been doing since the beginning of time, which is just colonizing motherfucking innocent people, and regardless of what it is, it's a real thing that's happening and lives are going to be lost behind it. So it's not something to be like joking about or playing about. It's not a game. You know what I'm saying? And we should be really one. What something I've been saying, if you go look at all my podcasts, all my freedom of speech episodes, I'm very vocal about getting you a strap. Strapping up, you did hitting the gun range legally. And if you can't get one legally, then get you an illegal one. I don't give a fuck. I'm saying it. Get a strap though. By all means, get a strap. Period. There's no reason why you should be in America without a weapon to protect yourself. That doesn't mean go gangbang. That doesn't mean go killing people, innocent motherfuckers. That means if people come kicking and knocking on my door, you know what I'm saying? When with my sons and my family, oh, what's the deal? We are war ready. Now, whatever that may mean, you may have a bazooka for my little handgun. Regardless, war ready. Period. Ready to go. You dig? And I feel like everyone should be that way because it's so crazy. My son, I have an 8-year-old son, is about to be 9. And he called me yesterday and he's like, Dad, did you know that there's an $80 million bounty on Donald Trump's head? It's my 8-year-old African son that just was addicted to Fortnite and hitting the wall and TikToking and shit is asking me about an $80 million bond on the president's head. Like, these are conversations I have to have with my son, you know? So this is why it's very critical to me. It's why it's not a game. Like, everybody, you know, I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's the internet. Everybody got phones. Everybody got access. So it's like a lot of young people on the internet. Young, meaning like young. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere from 15 years old to fucking 12 could be. So niggas ain't really valuing, you know, niggas ain't parents. These kids aren't parents. These kids aren't business owners. These kids haven't traveled the world, things of that nature. But I'm 29. Like, I'm so far from being an old nigga, but I'm not a kid either. You know what I'm saying? So I got to be the one to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying? I got a 9-year-old son that calls me and asks about the war. That calls me because when they go to school, they teachers could potentially be saying who knows what. Or the other little kids that go to their school that might have racist parents could be saying who knows what. So I'm going to make sure that my son, that's an American African in this corrupted ass country, is gonna know exactly what's going on. And son, that shit don't got nothing. And when I say nothing, I mean nothing to do with us. Nothing. The only way and the reason why it is going to affect us is because we live in this country. But we aren't here. We don't hate the people in Iran, Iranians. We don't hate anybody. That's not our war. And that's why I told my son, you'll never go to war. You'll never go to war. If they ever drive, you'll go to jail first. Daddy will rather see you in jail than seeing you go fight for a nation that stole you. Why would I ever, in the history of heaven or hell, in the history of mankind, in the history of humanity, in the history of weed, in the history of water, in the history of raps, why would I ever go fight for a nation that stole me by doing the same thing that they're going to have me go do? Why the fuck would I ever do that? Why would that ever make sense? Explain. I have nothing against my black brothers and black kings that are fighting in the army and fighting for America. I just wish that your parents told you otherwise. You know what I'm saying? I wish you had someone in your life that really broke this shit down to you, because you, like, a lot of times it should be passed down. You got parents that think that going to the service is the way, is the question. Like, okay, you didn't get a scholarship, bet you going to the army, you going to the service. You know what I'm saying? That is like, and don't get it twisted. I have no knock against it. No knocks, and whatever the case may be, or they want to go try to finesse that so they can get them a little, you know, I don't even really know what comes with that shit, because it's actually a lot of bullshit. Because everyone that I know that served, the stipulations of them owning a home, going and putting $1 down on a home and owning it and all that shit, it was wild. It's not all it's cut out to be. You know what I'm saying? My son's great grandfather, fought in Vietnam and don't really, if you ask me, got nothing to really truly show for it. Like, they don't give a fuck about him. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they treat us. So why the fuck would I do that or ever tell my son, son, I would rather any day come visit you in jail before I'm talking to you in the army and calling you from over there so you could potentially get bombed and murdered and shit behind these niggas. I'll take my chances with niggas in the pen. Son, this is what you do and don't do up in that thing. Period. Run all your fades, nigga, and don't go for no sucker shit. It's very simple. And do your time and don't do no telling, nigga. It's very simple. And just wait it on out. Because that's the world we in. You know what I mean? And they definitely come back PTSD. They don't even be coming back the same because of the things they have to see. My next door neighbor, I say it a lot, my next door neighbor in Atlanta, Georgia. My next door neighbor in Atlanta, Georgia fought in my sis, fought in the war against Osama and all of that shit. The whole like 9/11 experience. He was a part of all of that. And just telling me how they would take tanks onto the street onto the freeways in Iraq. You know what I'm saying? And take tanks onto the freeways and literally block the middle off. You know, when out here in America, when the cops get on the freeway and do that weird ass swerve to slow everybody down and piss me off because I got somewhere to go. Y'all know what I'm talking about? And swerve everybody to death to slow niggas down. Imagine that being a tank. Imagine that being a tank. And fuck it slowing you down. It parking in the middle of the freeway. All cars getting aired out. Everybody gets it. These are real experiences that are happening over there. This is what our people are getting sent to do. They're getting sent to, because what are you going to do? What are you going to do if a little 7-year-old kid runs up on you with a bomb attached to them? I'm airing them out. If you want honesty, like we dealing with honesty here on Freedom of Speech, where I do have a freedom of speech, I'm airing the little 9-year-old out. So I don't even want to be in that position. I don't want to be nowhere near a battlefield where 8-year-old kids and women, mothers, pregnant mothers, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times these women, these people are getting bomb strapped on them that aren't warranted bombs. You know what I'm saying? These aren't warranted experiences all the time. Nigga, this is war. This is war. And then what's the wild shit about it? What's really the wild shit about it is how, one, Trump called all of this shit. And he called it, but tried to use it as if it was going to be Obama. You know what I'm saying? He called all of this. He made it very clear what a president that feels like they're going to lose their position is going to do, which is start war, start some shit, stir up the pot, get the Americans scared. So then it can look like I did something to save and deliver niggas. That's all niggas is trying to do. But he called this shit. What's scary and why I'm begging y'all, and this is why I just got to be coming through with the freedom of speech like y'all need. He definitely didn't expect to win, but the reason why I got to be coming through with these with the gems for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all got to get them and y'all got to know these things. You know what I mean? Like Trump didn't even expect to be elected, but guarantee once he did. Crazy thing is, I don't even think he didn't expect to be elected completely, because he's a part of the plan. He's a part of the plan. Like, it's deeper than Trump, just like it was deeper than Obama. You know what I'm saying? The reason why Obama didn't really do shit for black people, like in all reality, but it's because he truly couldn't. There's no plan to do anything for black people, period. When it comes to America and America's government, there is no true plan at all set to do anything for American Africans, for black people and people of color that is in this nation. There's nothing set in stone. So people that were expecting Obama to do something was crazy, was lost. It was the reason why I never even voted. I didn't vote for Obama. I knew he was going to be president. I knew he was going to win, just like I knew Trump was going to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew, because it's evident. Sometimes it's fucking evident, like clear as day. When Bush was running, it was clear as day Bush was about to win. It's like no point of even sitting here and doing all the parading around and game playing. Now, if it gets back down to the final straw again and it's a woman, I guarantee you this. A woman will be like the next loophole in this whole shit is going to be a female president and an Asian president. That's why you got that one candidate, Asian descent, that talking about our people are fucking dying. I'm like, what nigga are you talking about? Trying to win the white vote. You know what I'm saying? Support our troops because they know the people aren't supportive of the war. Yeah. The people are not supportive of the war at all. And the cool thing, I don't want to so much say the cool thing, but just so we're clear, yeah, Trump's definitely going to win again. But just so we're clear, like the Iran government, like heads over in Iran, like just, I don't know if any of you guys like peeped the funeral at all, but I peeped different little speakers speaking at the funeral. You know what I mean? I wasn't just talking forever and doing too much. You know what I mean? But there were speakers there that are powerful people in Iran that were making it clear that it's not like when they say death to America, that doesn't mean death to Americans. Now, I'm not saying that to justify these niggas at all or to be going to bat for them, but I'm making it clear that all of their mindset isn't on just like slaughtering all the Americans and taking us all out. And they've also voiced that black people are treated like shit in America. You know what I'm saying? They're well aware of the fact that like Trump and the American government is completely responsible for all foolishness and evil ways of this country. Like, it ain't us. It's never been us. You know what I mean? So that's why they're putting $80 million bounties on Trump's head. That's why they're looking to take the government down. I don't know too much. I talked to a refugee from Iran and they weren't fucking with the general guy. He was a POS from what they said. I don't know about that though, because if you've seen the funeral, there was so many people out there. Like there was so many people at that funeral. It was crazy, like scary. You know what I mean? So I don't know necessarily if the whole, like the nation as a whole, and I'm sure everyone didn't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Just like if you are here in America, the nation as a whole, black people as a whole, the average black person, if you go up to him like, damn, did you fuck with Obama? Hell yeah, I love Obama. It's the first black president. Obama, niggas love him some Obama. But everybody don't got great things to say about Obama because people who really know the truth know that Obama didn't do anything for black people. Specifically, which you were a black president, but you couldn't do nothing. I'm just saying that to say that everybody's going to have something different to say about their leaders. You know, most people love Gaddafi. If not all of them motherfuckers love Gaddafi. But then you had goofies that went along with the propaganda and went along with the plan and got him out the way. And so I don't think that. If somebody said that was a refugee, and it was probably part of ISIS. If ISIS was even real. But if ISIS was real, it's said that this guy that they killed off stopped ISIS. America was just praising him. America was just praising this man for shutting ISIS down. You know what I'm saying? And being this great leader. And now he's a terrorist. Now he's a terrorist. Now listen, I'm not adding y'all in unless y'all unless y'all in the army. Cause this ain't like, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, this ain't really like a dial. I ain't trying to be going back and forth with nobody really. Unless you're in the RB, you could give a different experience and talk about how y'all gotta kill people off. You know what I'm saying? Which we know. But what this live is for and what this freedom of speech episode is for is really just to bring awareness and for my generation, my people that rock with me and that rock with the freedom of speech movement to get aware. Bro, I'm in the Marines. Okay. Fuck, bro. Lord. Oh, that's my guy. Oh, yeah, I do be fucking with you. Yeah. You be showing love. Hold on. Finna add my boy B Sim, the athlete, in there. See where my boy at. You better be over there. I'm just playing. We got my boy B Sim, the athlete. Finna join us for the speech. What's up, King?
You know, I ain't with you, so you gotta fuck with me.
Factually. Hey, man, nah, man. You get so many damn requests on these lives, man. I don't be adding everybody in, but tell us about some of your experience. You know what I'm saying? Tell us about some of your experience being in the Marines or how you feel about this war and everything that's going on.
First and foremost, I just want to put out there, this shit ain't new. We've been at war, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's just something they brought to the table to try to put everybody that put your mind somewhere else.
Right.
The only difference between Iran, their whole culture is different. They ride it, like I put in the comments, they ride or die for their government no matter what. So even though maybe like fuck with him, end of the day, they gonna ride with this man. That's why if you seen the parades,
it was crazy.
They had, it was crazy, and like 40 or 50 people got killed off just at the stampede.
Damn.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
So. Yeah, like the day of the funeral, I think it was like 40 people that got killed just because it was so big. It was stampede.
Crazy.
So that's their own people running over their own people.
Right. Facts. Yeah, troops ain't never even been
like
back
I said,
since 9/11. There's definitely been a war going on. It ain't never stopped, like you said, for sure. That's a fact.
Exactly. So it's crazy because like you see all these pictures and people like, oh yeah, to the troops of you thinking they leaving? We been nothing new. Right. We go over there in days. You know what I'm saying? We got bases in countries that
Right. Yeah. That's
it's just a simple fact. It's just something new they want to put out there to the media and blow it up. But in all reality, we've been over there. We've been getting fucked up from day one. I've been there 12 years.
So how do you
first and foremost, I done seen motherfuckers.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep going, King.
I'm just saying, I done been in motherfuckers get their head blown off right beside me. So,
yeah.
But I just don't want people to think like new. Yeah. Nah, we've been doing this.
Facts, man. I rock with you, bro. Hey, you always show love too, man. I want
the best.
Yeah, I want to just say that you always showing love.
Always, bro. I've been with y'all since y'all was fucking hitting Dago at the closed out a while.
That's love, man.
Niggas on.
You breaking up a little bit.
From the teach me how to do that shit.
Hell yeah. And that's a decade deep then, nigga. That's love.
I said I was from the
Hey, it's love. Hey, shout out to bro, man. He said he been rocking with us since the Teach Me How to Jerk era, which is amazing. That's a whole decade. So that means a real one. Yeah, that's the brother though, man. B Sim. You know what I mean? Shout out the Marines, Black King. You know, like I said, teach his own. You got cats that look at him. He done been in that shit 12 years. Seen niggas get chipped, head bone off right next to him. But that ain't, you know what I'm saying? He's still holding it down. He's still doing his thing. And like I said, the same way Christianity fuels some, going and doing that, because some people just look at it like a job, like it's their job. And that's all love. But like the brother said, and I definitely agree with him, it's been going down. It ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing. it ain't nothing fresh. It ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? And that's the reason though, it's like we can't sit and like make this shit out to be just a joke. Like, you know what I'm saying? Make this shit out to be just something light. Because there's a reason why they want to plaster the shit in our face. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why they want to make this shit such a big priority. And every day it's going to be a new announcement, a new update about how this shit got bombed over here, or how they just did this over here, or how they just had to stop, him up Iran mob fucking, you know what I'm saying, in the airport trying to blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, keep your family close. Keep your family close. Get in tune. Like, you don't got to watch the news to be in tune with what's going on. But that's what freedom of speech is for. So subscribe. Make sure y'all go to my YouTube and subscribe. We're not even getting off right now. I'm just making it clear. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube and y'all are tapped in with these lives, because if y'all don't go and peep, these outlets that are updating you properly with the info, then I'm going to do my best to do so. It might just be a little ghetto with some tree getting smoked, little cuss words, you did. But it's going to be pure, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be pure. Shout out to EJ Buckets in the comments on the YouTube live. Shout out to bro, that's love. You dig what I'm saying? And we just gonna keep building this, because it's a unit. As a unit, this is what it's going to take until they shut the phones and shit down. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like the brother said, which I ain't know, you know what I'm saying? I damn sure ain't know, but I wouldn't, based on the way that funeral looked for their leader, these people ain't playing no games. Them motherfuckers was out there so deep. Did y'all not see them? They was out there so deep. It didn't even look like it was people. It just looked like a gang of black, just shit. It looked nuts. You know what I'm saying? And I think that somebody feel away. Somebody gonna be ready to go. Look, millions. Millions of people. Like, the way that the picture and the image look is nuts. Nuts. Out there for their leader. Niggas ain't going out there for no fucking Trump. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't going out there like that for no Trump. It was millions out there. Shout out to my brother Young. It was millions out there, you know what I'm saying, for this leadership. If y'all think that they not ready to go, like, it's so much deeper. It's already people from Iran here, established, locked and loaded. You know what I'm saying? That's war. That's what happens. And I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm not even in fear of it happening. Just be aware. Like, don't be naive. Don't be sitting around here all gullible. Like I said, people don't take nothing serious until it's serious. Popping pills and doing all the drugs in the world is the coolest shit. Everyone's just Mr. Cool, man, when you popping all your pills and you got all the mud and you doing all the powder. And you just the cool man because you're the drug guy who can take it, blah, 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 until niggas is dying, until niggas' favorite niggas is dead. You know what I'm saying? Or it's cool to be super thug, and, or don't leave the hood, stay in the hood, be a real one, come back, don't leave the whoop whoop until you get killed in front of your store by somebody that's supposed to be from your section. You know what I'm saying? Then we gotta feel this pain. We sick, we crushed. You know what I'm saying? Losing one of our greats. You know what I mean? Because we taught this. You know what I'm saying? We taught and trained this type of shit. You know what I mean? This war, like, motherfuckers is going to war and it's a big old joke and shit until airplanes is flying in buildings. You know what I'm saying? Till motherfuckers is bombing bombing fucking concerts and staking up fucking old folks' homes and doing crazy shit. Like anthrax in packages and what makes this the scariest and the most sick is we don't know whether this is America doing this shit or if it really is Iran. You know what I'm saying? Or if that niggas is in bed. Because I don't even think it really truly was an ISIS personally. But if it was, Like, niggas be in bed. Like, America be on slick shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling why they really killed bro off. You know what I mean? Because y'all was just praising him. I can't stress that. Y'all was just praising this man all over CNN. Just praising that man. Before anyone get drafted, they will recall all prior military. Look at Jim dropping. Lastly, don't believe the draft shit either. For anyone gets drafted, they will recall all prior military. Period. That's great to know. See, that's what I'm saying. It's dope that it is people that are in the service that's able to come here or have been in the service and that are able to enlighten us on what the fuck going on. We ain't doing no drafts no way though. Your call getting ignored. Y'all talking about ignoring a bill collector. You talking about ignoring an ex. Ignoring an ex. A bill collector. Nigga, you think I won't ignore the fuck out? Man, call this phone if y'all want to. Send a letter through if you want to. Best look it. Y'all better not pull up to this motherfucking house talking about no Mr. Jackson. We got look it. Door slammed in your face, trespassing. I ain't got nothing for you niggas, man. I'm just putting my hands behind my head. And I'm going live. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with you though, B-Sam. I want you to stay safe out there, King. You know what I'm saying? I want you to stay safe out there. Me personally, I do not encourage any melanoids to fight in the service. However, based on your lifestyle, based on your circumstances, based on what you believe, based on how you were raised, get it how you live, be safe, and please, above all, stay black. And I'm trying to say that with the least amount of this in, but for real, stay black. Don't get up in there and get to losing sight of what you're doing. And that's why I rock with bro, because at least he's aware. You know, he's aware of what's going on, the fight that he's fighting. He's aware of what he's doing. So I would like to believe, I would hope that there's intent behind what you're doing with the awareness. You know what I'm saying? Because I've talked to many. I got friends that are brothers that are in the service, but they are like brainwashed, completely brainwashed. And they believe that they're fighting for this country that they love and that loves them. That's what makes them brainwashed. Because even if you love America, I love America. To be real, if we talking reality, like the experience of living in America, I love. I hate the American government. I hate the racist European colonization that's been put on our people since the beginning, since fucking we've ever came to this bitch. That's what I hate. But America is amazing, just like fucking Sweden was amazing. You know what I mean? Just like fucking, I ain't even gonna lie. Like Paris was fire. Love Paris, you know what I'm saying? Because shit, it was so many like Africans over there and it just is beautiful. But so it's no difference to me as far as loving America. But the moment you begin to believe that America, meaning the government, meaning this country, meaning that flag, loves you, that's when it's like, all right, we got to have a combo, man. We got to draw back. We got to draw back, man, because, like, come on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's not it. It's not it. It's not it. And that's all I'm here to, say. I just wanted to give y'all just bring a little bit of awareness to what's going on as far as the Goofy War, and as it's progressing, and just the, as we're deciphering through the propaganda. And shout out to my brother Ricky in this thing. My dog said Valverde. Right. Yeah. Niggas is just talking about beefing with Korea. But that's what America does. I mean, America, the way American government has always been able to flourish is by keeping the American people in fear. That has always been the game plan for America. So that's why whether it got to be the West Nile, whether it got to be the fucking swine flu, whether it got to be goddamn anthrax and packages, we at war here, fucking fucking Medicare and all that shit is going out. Like they always trying to scare us. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's this in the food now. Gas is up because this is like they're always trying to just keep us on our toes. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is always trying to just keep some shit, like keep shit in our face. Keep shit in our face. Nigga laugh about the swine flu. They're always trying to keep shit in our face to keep us scared. Because when they scare us or when they're scaring the mass majority, then they can act like they saved you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's this new disease. There's this new this. And they'll keep that shit going for 5, 6, 7 months, a year, maybe even 2, depending on what it is. Oh, we just found the cure for it. Or bring in a new leader who then they find the cure. It's like always the wiggle. It's always a wiggle. Get y'all some money and get y'all a blower. Please, I'm begging you. I beg it of you. Get a blower. Golly. And learn how to shoot that shit. Open your eyes when you shoot it. Stop being scared. I know gangbangers that eyes be closed as a mug. Can't hit shit. Niggas be closed. That's why that shit is goofy. You niggas is ugly. The flu shot is out. Stay away from the flu shot. Stay away from all that shit. Literally. It's always a new cancer. It's always this new bug. Like, what bug? What are y'all talking about? Like, just, y'all gotta be aware of this shit. Like, and talk to y'all elders. Talk to y'all elders, please. Please, please. And enlighten them because they the ones that's so brainwashed and lost. You know what I'm saying? Because they're generations deep into the shit. You know what I'm saying? They generations deep in it. Their generations deep. Hold on, y'all. You did. So they really lost. And really damn near be no coming back for their ass sometimes. But other times, you know what I mean, we were able to make it happen. But I'm not going to keep y'all too long. You know what I'm saying? Thankful out now. Freedom of speech, we are not playing. 20 and 20. So I need y'all, though. I don't care if it's 5 of y'all. I don't care if it's 20, 10, 12 of y'all. Share the videos. Share the videos. Subscribe. Ooh. Share the videos. Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that your real ones are aware of it. People that you trust and people that you know need the information, can use the information, will appreciate and value the information, and can help bring information. Because guess what freedom of speech is? It's not a party where Price thinks he knows everything. This is a party where Price is using his freedom of speech. That's all. I'm just politicking, man. I'm going to say how I feel. And I'm not going to hold nothing back. And I'm finna love on my people. And I'm going to love on loving people. You know what I'm saying? Because like I always stress, all people should love their people first. Like, love people, that's fine. But love your people. If you Asian, love Asians and love them strong and hard. And if you're Hispanic, white, love your people, because I love me some black people. I'm talking about love them. I'm loving, like, love them. Like, oh my God. They could just do no wrong until they do wrong. You feel me? Because a lot of them just, you know, they're still over there. But I'm just, because there's a level of patience and pity that I have for my people, for what we've been through. And you being potentially Caucasian, or you being Hispanic, Asian, whatever you may be, you know the experience of your people a whole lot better than I do. So I'm sure you have more sympathy, feelings, pity, whatever it is that you may have for them. So utilize that and be firm about it. Because if you're truly a lover, like my brother Corey, man, from Paris High School, that's my dog. That's one of my Caucasian brothers, right? If you are truly a lover, then you being who you are and being proud in that, and you being your purest you in that, but knowing fact and knowing truth and not being scared to speak it and the whole nine, then love is going to attract love. You know what I'm saying? That is that simple. It's that simple, you know? And you will never feel nothing against that is being said. I will never feel nothing. Shit, I've been around Indians. You ever been to an Indian reservation? Prideful as a motherfucker. You get over there and feel like, God damn. You dig? Or go over a Hispanic house for the grandma's birthday. Go to a Hispanic's grandma's, like the grandmother, her birthday party. Pull up to that motherfucker. You go see some pride, baby. Niggas ain't pride. Black people be scared to be prideful, scared to have black pride. Like that shit is out, very out. Look, Killjoy know. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker gonna be on tilt. Really Hispanic pride in there. Like niggas ain't playing like, and real Hispanic dads, like real Hispanic dads, not even these new age Hispanic dads, but like our dads and they dads and the ones above him, they don't want their daughters with no, like, because we from California. So we was on all the Mexican girls. You know, we was helping all their little daughters. They don't want their daughter with a fucking black guy or a white guy. Like what's wrong with fucking Jose? What's wrong with Roberto? What's wrong with Alberto? What's wrong with Juan? What's wrong? Like, they don't want you bringing Darquan in here. Don't bring in fucking, like, nigga, what? Like, because you fucking the legacy off. And I respect that. That's all I want to say. Have pride in yourself. Have pride in who you are, but love who you love. If you love and love, whatever, do what you want to do. That's okay because you have that freedom on freedom of speech. But this is my freedom of speech, and this is episode 24, War Ready 2020. Make sure you subscribe if you're on the YouTube, Instagram. Y'all follow up. I'm going to post this video tomorrow up on my story, a little snippet of it. Y'all make sure y'all spam my comments. You know what I'm saying? That is how they feel, bro. I know, Killjoy. That's my Hispanic brother right there. I know that's how they feel. I know that because I've dated Mexican girls whose dads hated me for no reason. They actually fuck with me, but they hate me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want you with my daughter, nigga. Nigga, because she's supposed to have another little me and keep the legacy going, keep the lineage going, which is okay. I love Hispanic people. I want there to be as many pure Hispanics as possible, and as many pure Caucasians as possible, blacks as possible, all of that. Not saying you can't mix it up and can't, blend it up. Ain't nothing like a good, good blend. I just seen some 5 black and Mexicans, some 5 black and whites. My son's mixed with black and Asian. There's no, I'm not against it. I'm not knocking it. But if I could prefer, and if I could be intentional, and if I could choose the way for it to be, that's it, y'all. Boom. We go. Freedom of Speech, episode 24. Yeah. That'd be amazing. We about this thing, y'all.